This is the most dangerous time of year. It's when a lot of people fall off their fitness plans. And what you need to do is make sure that it is just for a day and not for the season. Welcome back to the Anabolic Hub, where normally we're making some anabolic deliciousness, but we're right over to the taste test table today to talk about the holidays. Very challenging time of year for a lot of people. It's usually the time of year where we start to just forget about our fitness goals. We're going to worry about that in the new year. New year, new you. We'll just wait till then and put everything on pause in terms of our health and wellness, for the holidays. Well, it doesn't have to be that way. We just went through Thanksgiving here in the US last week, so it probably has a few of you out there wondering, should I just bag it and say, wait till January? I just had a big meal last week, lots of leftovers all week, went way over my calorie goal, I haven't exercised, haven't done anything, so we'll just wait till after Christmas, wait for the new year. Well, I have 5 ways here that can help you get through this holiday season without putting on the extra pounds, without giving up on your workouts completely and just waiting for the new year. Let's keep it now so the new year, new you doesn't exist, because the you is the you you're going to be now and the you you're going to be then, which is 100% all in on accomplishing your fitness goals. So without further ado, let's get into our first tip on staying healthy this holiday season. And the first way you can stay healthy this holiday season is, of course, if you meal prep. Meal prepping your food during the week not only helps you during the holidays, but of course helps you year round. But the point here this time of year is that there's going to be a lot of temptation out there. A lot of times you're going to be in situations where you may be hungry and you don't have any healthy food ready, and all that's available is the usual junk and more of it, because the holidays, it seems to just puke all over us with the bad food for you. There's going to be more candy, there's going to be more desserts, there's going to be bigger meals, probably more nights out, more time with family and friends, which usually equates to more calories. So how can we prevent this? Well, of course, we have our meals all ready to go. It's probably the biggest time of year where meal prep is going to help you the most, because if you're already full from eating your anabolic foods that you've meal prepped out, you're not going to be starving. You're not going to be as tempting when you do get to those special events this time of year. So if you're not meal prepping right now, or if you think you're going to stop meal prepping until the new year, my recommendation would be keep meal prepping. Meal prep more than you did the last time. Keep meal prepping. Have the food ready. Take it out of the fridge. I don't care if it's in a Tupperware container. I don't care if you have to reheat it. I don't care if you eat it cold. If you have that food ready to go, you are not going to be tempted by that high calorie, low volume, sugary, fatty foods that are not going to lead you anywhere in any kind of direction towards accomplishing any fitness goals whatsoever. So, meal prep. And the next tip I would recommend to help you keep on point with your calorie counts during the holiday season would be to have a little less calories at every meal, maybe even at every snack, so you can conserve calories when you know you're going to be overindulging. It's very simple to do. There's plenty of high volume, low calorie options that you maybe haven't even tried yet, and this is a good time of year to start implementing all super high volume foods, so you don't go over your calories, and also to conserve calories that you know you would normally have, saving them for a later time. It's a great way if you know you're going to be overindulging wherever you might be, with friends, with family. Again, these things are going to come up. We know that they're going to come up, so let's prepare for them at every meal. If you do that once or twice a week when you know these events are going to happen, you're going to have those calories in the bank, ready to go, no problem. You're not going to have to feel guilty about it, and you're going to stay on track with exactly where you're trying to go. Simply go onto YouTube or open an anabolic cookbook, search for the most highest volume food that you can find, flip through the book, search on YouTube. There's plenty of options there. And the next tip piggybacks off of the last one. Instead of not eating the calories, how about burning the calories? Say you're doing cardio 4 to 5 times a week for 30 minutes. If you just add 15 to 20 minutes on to each session during the week, you're going to essentially have an additional cardio session built in, those calories burned, they're in the bank, and you can use them in those moments where you feel like you might be overindulging. You won't feel guilty about it because you know that they're already there, they're available, you put in the work, you're already feeling better because you're getting even more of an endorphin blast from that, and you have those calories stored away so that when those situations come up where you feel obligated to maybe try something from family and friends, or you just want to indulge a little bit more than you normally would have because heck, it's that time of year. You don't have to feel guilty about it. You can do it, and it's not going to throw you off track. You're going to stay on point with your calories, moving straight ahead into the new year as you are right now. And the next tip that you can apply to staying on track with your health and fitness goals this holiday season is to plan ahead. It takes a little bit of effort. You got to look ahead, see where you're going to be going, plan out what you're going to have, and go in with the mindset, this is what I'm eating, and that's it. Not going to have anything else, not going to overindulge. Go in with a strong mindset. Look at a menu if you're going out somewhere. Pick what you're going to have before you go, so it's already basically written in stone. You tell yourself, this is what I'm having, that is it, and then I'm done. Or the other option is to have a high volume snack before you go out so that your stomach is not growling by the time you get there. You already have something in your stomach. There's not going to be a temptation to overeat because it's not going to be possible. It's simply the law of physics. You can only fit so much in your stomach. Have a nice big bowl of spinach before you go out, something with veggies in it, something that's anabolic, high volume, maybe some anabolic ice cream, whatever you like that's going to add high volume before you go into a situation where you're going to overindulge, possibly, maybe, sort of, kinda, is going to help you tremendously. Because as tempted as you may be, if you can't fit it in your stomach because you're already satisfied or overly satisfied, you're not going to do it. You're going to stay on point, and it is so great when you get there and you see things that you normally know you would have had, but there's just no room for it, and you're good. Plus, when you can eat something like anabolic ice cream, who needs to indulge in the holiday sweets anyway? I mean, it's basically just as good, right? And the last tip is probably the most important and is all about having the right mindset going in. Even using the prior tips or any tips that are out there to stay on point with your fitness goals, eventually it's likely you will end up having a blip on the radar. But you have to remember that it's just one day. And what you need to do is make sure that it is just for a day and not for the season. It doesn't have to define the rest of your actions until January for the new year, new you. You don't have to worry about that. Don't get into the mindset where you have one bad day and you just blow it up for the season and say, that's it, I'm done, and you just go hog wild. That's just going to put you way more behind the 8 ball come the new year, and that's definitely not what you want to do here, of course. Keep maintaining. Know that if you do have a bad day where you go over, that it's not the end of what you're looking to accomplish. One bad day of eating is not going to change all the hard work you've already put in. So make sure when all those YouTube videos, TV commercials, whatever it might be that start coming out with this new year, new you don't have to watch them because you're already the same you, forging ahead, accomplishing your goals. You are on point, on track, full steam ahead, on the health train. And all that train's gonna do is just keep you rolling towards your goals. And there you have it. That's my 5 tips on staying healthy and fit this holiday season. I'm curious if there's any other tips that you have that you're implementing. Please let me know in the comment section down below, and for everybody else to know too. Anything else that can be done this time of year to stay on point with our health and fitness goals is going to be huge. Like I said earlier, this is the most dangerous time of year. It's when a lot of people fall off their fitness plans. Staying on point now until the new year is so critical, so crucial. It's going to make the New Year's resolutions so much easier for you when we get to that point. So share any extra tips you have down below. I'm curious what they might be. I'm sure a lot of people reading in the comment section are going to be curious, so let's share away. Let's have a boisterous discussion on how we can conquer this holiday season in a healthy way. But it's getting to be about that time. I gotta get up out of here, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye.